All I do on Animal Crossing nowadays is make stupid amounts of curry and sell it to 2 small raccoons for an insane amount of money. I paid off my house with curry.
I'm very impressed.
Maybe I should do that.
Like, I'm very... Yeah,
I mean, it's
well,
like
in real life.
in real life.
In real life, I'm gonna pay off my house with curry. If only I had a house to pay off. That's hilarious.
Indeed,
Imagine having a house. That'd be great.
A
Yeah.
house in this economy?
Curry?
Well,
In this economy?
Buy a house.
Yeah, I'm
Just get a
down.
house.
Yeah, I'm
with
down.
all the-
The only way
with
we're
all the
gonna buy
money
it.
I have.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
but
if
it's
you
all
split
about
a
that.
mortgage-
It's all about that mortgage, isn't it? Because we're all
Yeah,
young, we'll actually get
mortgage.
one. We'll actually
Yeah.
Yeah,
get one
because
because
if we
we're
all
used.
split it, it won't be that much.
If we wait 10 to 15 more years, none of us will get mortgages because we'll be too old.
I mean, I'm technically
Unless they
like,
change
you
it.
can put it in my name because I'm 24 and I am small. So I am baby.
You are baby.
Sure you
I
are.
am-
You are baby.
Yeah.
Is this edible or is this pretend grass? Oh, it's pretend grass. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Because
eat
they're
it
so
if it's pretend.
Yes.
Don't eat
Why
it
is
if
there
it's real.
grass?
Don't eat it if it's real. Grass has silica in it. It will fuck up your teeth. Don't eat grass.
No, it's fine.
You
it's fine.
you aren't
I was-
equipped as a human to eat grass.
I
I was
am.
about to say, you're not a cow.
I've got horse teeth.
It's not good for your
It's not the
teeth.
same thing. Oh,
We don't really have herbivore teeth. I'm sorry to
I
let you.
know.
I'm sorry to be the one
I
to tell you
know.
this.
I am
but-
aware of my disappointing shortcomings as a animal.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm going to
be
preface.
back. Just a second. Sorry.
I'm going
No, I
to
need to-
preface this by saying I'm not doing the nose voice today. 'Cause it started getting uncomfortable. We're gonna get
No.
very
Oh,
screechy.
God.
We're gonna get very screechy up in this bitch, but no nose holding for today.
Oh God, is that how you were doing it?
Yes.
I just sort of
My
fucking
God.
assumed you could do that on command.
Fuck no. I wish. I wish
Yeah,
I
I
had
mean,
that
well,
much
yeah.
mastery over my
Oh.
my vocals.
Oh my god.
Oh God, that would
I
be
was doing something similar for pain.
impressive.
God.
As did I
Um,
back when I voiced him.
Mm. So,
I
Where
don't
were we?
fucking remember. I don't know. We're trying to get our friend off a murder charge in some startlingly new plot for Ace Attorney.
wow.
Yeah.
Imagine
Shocking.
This is new ground for the
Whilst
series.
Susato poses as Runescape's cousin.
Definitely a man, Runotaro. Rutaro, totally a mansky.
Yes. Our previous, we pointed out that there was already blood on the blade when she was photographed with it, and by she I mean Remember Me.
Yeah.
Remember
Um,
me.
God.
I bet you she
Remember
dies.
Me.
I bet you she dies. That's the only reason she's got her name. She either dies or she's a big bad. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. So she said there's blood on it, so she's actually pulling it out. And then Hosonaga said, actually, no, I'm going to testify and prove that wrong. So here we are.
Here we fucking are.
Who am I? Scottish.
Yes, Japanese one.
Yeah, Japanese one. No, don't maximize, you fucking whore.
God, I want to watch Ace Attorney in full screen.
Very well, Inspector. No, I've gone Welsh and I can't get out.
Fine.
That's what they all say.
Scotland. I come from Edinburgh. Okay,
Scotland
very
forever.
well.
Scotland.
Very
Because
well,
of the brave
Inspector.
accent.
Very well, Inspector. I will permit your request. I've never seen Braveheart, so don't judge me. You will testify again before the court on the subject of the defense counsel's assertion. I will also be eating sushi quietly in the background as you do so.
Mm.
Oh, this is
Oh.
Alex, I want to say?
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I gave it up. I can do it. I can still do it if you like.
Okay.
But it was more
I
the
don't
fact
remember
that
who did it.
I think it was me last time that I actually try and think about it.
yeah.
It was
I
you
forgot.
last time.
Oh,
Ad-
yes. Yes.
Are you feeling okay with that turtle on your head? Sorry, it tortoise, because a turtle would have died.
Look, he's unhappy. He's an unhappy tortoise.
I think it's a
No, he's
turtle that has flippers.
sad.
That doesn't make it better.
It's one of them.
Mhm.
Sorry, I meant
Yeah.
the fact that it's unhappy doesn't make it better. I mean, if anything, it makes it worse.
Yes, sir. I will do so flawlessly.
Doubt.
Oh,
Press X
okay.
for doubt.
Press X for doubt. Oh my god, more? Did we not just have this?
Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding.
He is correct.
That's basic knowledge that any medical research assistant with an ounce of sense ought to know. In other words, there's no good
You
reason
suck.
why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife from the victim. Let's not forget that the young student did have a motive for killing the victim.
What was the motive?
The man the
Oh, yeah.
victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson.
We need to stop doing that.
Just let me explain.
Oh, no.
No.
It's so rare that anyone explains fucking anything, you know, in our defense.
Yeah.
The man the victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did already know this.
Yeah, no, but she doesn't.
She does.
I think she does.
Yeah,
She
should
said,
know.
like, I swear to God, she said that, like, I don't know.
God, I fucking man voice. Okay.
Who am
Is-
I?
Is what you just said true, Inspector? I don't think that's quite it, but I'll get it in a second. Could pulling a knife from a wound really cause the wound to bleed heavily? Start at
away.
Susato. I'm gonna start at Susato and go down.
Yes. Think of the weapon itself as a stopper in the wound that prevents excessive blood loss.
Oh, we were talking about that last week.
Until
Not
a
last week,
doctor...
before.
Just for fun. Until a doctor is ready to provide proper treatment, that stopper shouldn't be removed.
Oh, I see.
Ha! This is why yokels should stay on the farm.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Even a quack from some obscure mountain village could have some basic knowledge. Anyone who's ever given someone a little poke with a knife and pulled it out again knows it.
Suspicious. Oh, well, I've never stabbed anyone, you see, or pulled a blade out of a wound. So,
And whose fault is that?
I love how she's kind of smiling as she's speaking.
Of course you haven't. I didn't bring you up to behave like a bandit.
Yikes.
should I be saying this on the stand?
Yes, Father? Father, is it true?
Sotto voce. Father, is it true what they're telling me?
Yes, it's basic remedial knowledge for medics. Ray would have been well aware of it.
Ah, shit.
If she were to claim ignorance of such fundamentals, that would prove fatal in many ways.
But then, why would Ray have done it? Could she
They're a
have
bitch.
pulled a knife out in
Sorry.
full knowledge that it would be fatal for Miss Brett?
I don't know.
Ray never once mentioned anything about the knife to me. It seems almost impossible to believe, but Could my friend actually have?
Susato,
Yeah, yes.
pull yourself together. We mustn't lose sight of why we're here.
Ah.
Nice nipples.
Thank you. Hazel, how did you know that would? How did you know that would draw my attention?
I was just looking at them and.
Aaron.
I'm glad.
Not digging.
I'm glad you're appreciating the efforts I have gone to.
Oh
Honestly, it's-
Hazel, it's time for your cross-examination.
It's worse than the Batman
Get
suit.
on with it.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yes, Your Excellency. Neither of us have been paying attention.
However, something, I must warn you that if your cross-examination fails to identify any issue with the established facts, I will be moving to my adjudication immediately afterwards, because there's no fucking jury, so we're in this insane situation.
Yeah.
So good luck! Don't feel the pressure.
Cool, I understand. I'm gonna fucking smash it. Believing in your clients and fighting for their cause until the bitter end.
Good
I
luck,
knew it
small
would be
child.
hard, but I had no idea it would be this hard.
That's what she said.
Regret.
It's so easy.
Right there.
We're into that mood, are we?
It's been how long? It's
What
been
can I
how long?
say? I am a immature little goblin.
And, you know, we follow the lead set out for us by others, so, you know, it only takes one person to say
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I like to be
What
the leader in
evidence
trends.
have we got? Yeah. So I'm just reminding myself what evidence we've got.
Mm.
Stab from behind,
Mhm.
pupil constriction. She's
Can we
dead.
Pupil constriction. I don't think that's legal in schools. I don't think that's legal
Yeah.
in schools anymore.
Oh.
Aaron, you joked over my joke, and I'm really
I'm so-
upset.
Can
Sorry.
you examine the fountain pen, please?
This here.
Can we examine it?
Nah, I cannot.
Well, fuck
No.
me, I guess.
What?
What does the newspaper say? Have we looked at that?
Yeah, he's
That's so
jabbing
great.
him in the neck. Interesting.
Mhm.
Weird line on the photo as well. And there's
Yeah, that's like a
is it
crack through
Wagahai?
a window.
It's no, it's a crack on the photo on the lens on the
Yeah.
On the lens.
of whoever's taking that photograph. It's a crack on the
I'm
lens.
impressed that
surely.
it's all in. I'm impressed that it's all in
Oh, I
focus.
thought there was a window.
I mean, it could have been taken through the window. I thought it was just a crack in the lens of the camera.
Oh, whatever.
I'm
like
sure it
when
won't
we're
be
doing the
relevant at any point.
I'm sure it
Um,
won't be.
Okay. So cool.
Can we turn any of the things around?
I can't turn that around. I can do this. And I can do this.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, you know.
All right, I
and
guess
this
we
one
just
it
press.
won't let me examine. Yeah.
Ace. Let's just press things then until
Yeah.
something happens.
The tried
Yeah.
and true strategy.
Alright, why not?
You say doing it without thinking could be a problem. Does that mean that if you used due care and attention, it would be all right?
I wouldn't.
I mean, like if you're a medical professional, for example.
Oh,
night,
the
Granny.
turtle.
Good night, Granny. Sleep well.
The turtle.
The turtle, indeed.
I am a turtle. How did you know?
Why is he?
I wouldn't have
It
thought.
was-
Why
It's
is the turtle
it's
acting like it's a
hypnotic.
bobblehead?
It might
just
be.
want-
It might be a
oh.
toy.
I was about to say, is the turtle a bobblehead?
I think it
He's
is.
just bobbing. Oh,
The turtle is me.
Hypnotic.
The turtle is
feels
me.
like he's beating him up.
I wouldn't have thought this needed spelling out, really, but the blade is like a stopper in the wound. Remove it, and a serious hemorrhage will occur. In other words, a medic would need to be present before any attempt was made to withdraw the blade.
Well, she was a medic, wasn't she? So.
Doing it without thinking would be madness. You just can't do it.
Oh, well, thank you for such a thorough explanation.
You see, Council, when you act without thinking, the result is a bloodbath.
Oh,
And then it all gets a bit ouchy.
Oh. So you'll say a little joke
Hey,
and then not say your line.
Sorry. No, correct. I'm glad you understand my MO. Back to the witness testimony, please.
Oh, that was it. Huh.
in that case, there's an obvious explanation here.
Which is?
Clearly, the defendant, remember my son, does not possess. No, I'm so sorry. Oh God,
Please.
does not possess an ounce of sense. She's really fucking dumb.
What do you think about that, Professor Mikatoba?
He agrees with me.
I'm not sure that you should be labeling your best friend as lacking in common sense.
He agrees with me. Well, I thought it would be better than labeling her as a murderer. I'm a genius strategist.
I don't know, young people today. If that's friendship, I don't understand it.
It's because he never had any friends.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Error full counsel and lack of common sense can be a very dangerous thing. And I hit people with my hammer who don't display enough of it.
Oh dear, that recoiled on me rather badly.
That's life, I'm afraid. A lesson everyone must learn.
Well, thank God we're in the tutorial level.
Hopefully you can see now that this is really basic medical knowledge. Being involved in medical research, Membami-san would certainly have been aware of it. Membami? Membami-san.
Remember? Yeah.
Alright, I guess we keep going and find new ways to insult my best friend. But the defendant had suddenly encountered somebody she knew lying on the ground bleeding to death. The sight could have shocked her delicate sensibilities, causing her to remove the blade inadvertently.
I really don't think inadvertent actions can explain this. The woman is a medical research assistant. I can't imagine she would behave so irrationally.
Oh, but irrational behavior. Oh, God. I'm about to be sexist. Hold on to your hats. Oh, but irrational behavior is a woman's prerogative, isn't it?
Oh,
Everyone is going to yell at me now. It's going to be funny.
Dear Lord.
Oh dear. You have a lot to learn about women.
Do I?
Yoy.
Only a small-minded man could have such a bigoted views.
Oh, I love that. That's nice of you.
We love you, Oscar.
Oh dear. Perhaps I'm letting my male persona take hold a little too much.
Suddenly becomes sexist.
Well, have I managed to convey the basics now? That should cover the medical side of the argument.
Alright, I guess.
She did have a motive.
Hmm. Whatever the motive, it just isn't in Membami-san's nature to do something so awful. God, fucking idea. Fuck that lie.
But she had both motive and opportunity. That's very hard to argue against.
And here I am arguing anyway.
Sabi.
But you didn't know the defendant.
And you, counsel, do not appear to know the law.
Okay.
Yes, evidence is the only way to convince the court of your argument, not feelings.
With this fledgling to defend her, I would almost say I pity the accused.
Oh, so do I.
Gee?
Victor! You will reiterate your point. Something about the defendant's motive, please.
Ah, yes. Miss Brett was in many ways the sworn enemy of Membami-san.
Okay, last but not least. Let's find
Dr.
out more.
John H. Wilson.
Well, yes, that's true. Dr. Wilson recognized Membami-san's talent and offered her a position of assistant, despite her being a woman. She was extremely grateful to him.
Yes. Huh? Someone say something. I don't know.
Just being bad about sexism, don't mind me. Everything's
Oh,
fine.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Englishman appears to have been a very broad-minded individual. Dr. Wilson had no time for outdated traditions.
Good
He
for
met
you,
with-
Dr. Wilson.
He met with opposition, of course, but he believed firmly in Membami-san's abilities.
Ah, wasabi's hot!
I'm just a judge in the background eating sushi. Oh, fucking wasabi!
But continue.
And I'm dropping crazy. I'm dropping mad frames. I have no idea why. Why am I dropping mad frames?
Why?
It looks
are you
fine at
doing
this
that,
end.
James?
Don't know. Oh,
It looks fine here.
okay. I think it's level. Okay, I've only dropped 4,000 frames.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
it's 60 per second. Don't worry about it.
No bother.
All right. Clearly, the defendant was in the man's debt, which only serves to prove my point.
Don't get a
This is
credit card?
hopeless. This is hopeless. I can't find a single crime's testimony anywhere.
You can! Believe it! Believe in you.
If Ray knew that drawing the knife in the wound would threaten Miss Brett's life further.
Maybe there was poison on the knife, because that's the only reason that you would take it out.
I just can't think of any other reason to explain why she did it unless there was poison on the knife.
Susato, it's at times like these when it's especially important to remember the fundamentals.
The fundamentals?
Evidence is what counts in the courtroom, isn't it?
Of course.
I was gonna...
But I've been through the court record dozens of times already.
I think perhaps you're forgetting something, though.
Oh, you're going to tell me to press buttons to do things now?
You needn't take the evidence at face value. You can and must examine it in greater detail too.
Oh, wow.
I know you were trying to do that earlier, and I wouldn't let you. But now is the time.
That's definitely not a thing that we remember from the last game.
It's so stupid. I know they had to have these in, but goddamn, you wouldn't just play this without playing the previous one.
I mean, it was a bit more
It's a
understandable
big-ass,
with... Sorry, go on.
It's like there's a big ass 2 on the box.
Yeah,
Come
I was
on.
about to say, at
Yeah.
least the original Ace Attorney trilogy, there was no 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Here, it says 2, quite
Just picked up
clearly.
games.
I realise this is your first time playing Ace Attorney. So, if you need reminding of the rudiments, you need only ask. I'll do my very best to help.
No, 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 no!
Go away.
Oh, Jesus. Examine the evidence in the court record? It's an idea, certainly. What should I do? Fucking Christ. I know! Come to think of it, Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san were always turning evidence over and over in their hand.
Oh, it's going to tell us anyway.
Oh, God. Yes, I need to examine things in greater detail with X.
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 Ah, by the look in your eyes, I
X-Men,
see
give it
it's
to
coming
you.
back to you.
It being the evidence.
Go through the court record again and have a thorough look at everything. You may just find a clue.
Wow, if only I could do that earlier. Yes, I'll do it straight away. Now.
Alright. Let's
Good
take a look at some evidence, guy.
Genuinely
Yeah.
so annoyed.
Aha! It's a pen!
Yeah!
Oh,
It's
that's
pen.
infuriating.
So annoying. If we
That's
take
so
off this,
dumb.
I really don't know what voice to do when she's talking to her dad.
in the endless void.
Yeah. If we take off the pen's lid,
Well, you can write with it. I guess look
nib.
at the nib,
Oh,
or not. Maybe this bit.
It's detachable, and inside is poison, not ink.
Oh boy.
now let's unscrew the barrel, shall we?
This is evidence you're taking apart.
Whee! It's empty. This must be the little reservoir that holds the ink.
Yes, you fill it by drawing ink from a bottle up through the nib.
But
Is something wrong, Father?
Just that there doesn't actually appear to be any ink in there. That's all.
Oh yes, you're right. It's pretty much empty. Well, it could be on the verge of running out, I suppose.
Okay,
Interesting.
so it's empty.
Inch resting. Can we examine the...
this?
Ooh,
Pretty.
huh. There's some sort of emblem here, look. Looks like the Smash Bros. But it isn't a university one.
Must belong to some other organization, I suppose. A business of some kind.
Oh, I'm sure this isn't going to be relevant later at all.
But that would seem to imply that the pen doesn't in fact belong to Ray. Oh. Okay.
I guess... Can we examine
anything
the
else?
initials now?
Why not?
Yeah. The RM initials are very clearly engraved here.
And the fact that Miss Brett was clinging to this pen in her dying moments is very clearly a message too.
To identify her killer, you mean?
I don't think there can be any doubt that this is a key piece of evidence in this case.
All right,
Fair
we
enough.
successfully looked at the pen.
How do you... Oh, oh. Okay, you can't move the cursor with the mouse. But I think that's everything.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were good.
Alright.
We good.
So what does that mean?
Newspaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Slaves.
Well, it's on the back then. It's always on the back.
That is
Yeah.
infuriating.
So dumb.
Like,
Genuinely.
you first must fail, and then we'll let you succeed.
Eventually.
Hmm.
We'll let you eventually.
Like, you cannot
succeed.
progress without failing. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Annoying. This is a newspaper from Sosaki-san. There seems to be an important article on the back page as well. Exclusive. Deadly poison.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
I will.
Gee!
I will. Yes, dear. Hello.
You did it!
I'll take the credit now. Then.
You fucking did it! You maverick! You genius! You mad lad!
Oh, thank you. That's what I needed to hear.
Exclusive. Deadly poison stolen from Yuma University Research Laboratory.
Playing this game often feels like, you know, the Bart Simpson meme, where everyone's looking at him waiting. It's the next.
Say it alive! Yuma's medical research. Father, isn't that your lab?
What the? Let me see that. The poison's been stolen?
How the fuck
That's
did
the
you not
first,
know?
the first time hearing about it is in a
Jesus
newspaper article
Christ, how
from
lax
3
is your
days ago.
security? It's this morning's paper that Susaki-san gave us. Are you saying you didn't know?
Yes, obviously.
As embarrassing as that is for the head of a laboratory, I didn't. I've not heard any such thing.
That is super fucking embarrassing for you.
That is super embarrassing. Sorry, Dad.
Where on earth could the reporter have gleaned his information?
Come to think of it, there was no article mentioning this story in our paper this morning, was there?
It's a highly toxic poison we've been working on in the strictest confidence. But I wasn't going to
Oh
murder
my
anyone,
God.
don't worry.
Working on that.
Strictly scientific. I'd put Ray in charge of the project.
Because
Hey.
of course you had.
Oh no, she was managing it?
If what's written here is true, it means that she tried to hide the theft from me.
Oh no.
And moreover, the details were leaked somehow.
I don't believe it.
We need to read this article very carefully.
Thank God both of us can
I
read
was
Japanese.
I was holding the paper down so firmly you couldn't turn it over earlier. Sorry about that.
Oh God.
So
should
now,
Should we examine the I got the poison. Oh God, we can.
this is still the same.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, we can't do anything with that. I don't think.
Nah. So
Is it worth looking?
Oh, sorry. What?
I was going to say, is it worth looking at the original photo from the first one?
Oh, here. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Why not?
I mean, it might be the same. Oh, never mind. Rauka's England returnees tell all. This is the interview with you and Sasaki-san, is it, Father?
Wow, she. Oh no. Continue.
It looks as though it was quite an exchange.
Yes, he became a little over animated when he was talking about his time in England, not Britain. Sorry. The photographer managed to capture the moment his hand karate chopped me on the neck.
I do hope you weren't hurt. Ah, well, I guess we can't do anything else then.
Doesn't look like it.
Well,
Oh.
sure. R.I.P.
I genuinely thought the crack on the photo was going to be something.
Mm.
An
I feel
article
like it will
about
be
poison.
later, maybe.
We are all disappointed, and it may yet be something, right?
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
We could technically say that because he did say unless the knife was covered in poison, there's no reason to pull it out, and that
Yeah.
feels like a very heavy hint.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deadly poison was stolen.
Even the smallest amount.
Oh, a poison-laced blade.
Yeah, there we go. It's really spelling it out for us. Can we go on to the third one, please?
Indeed. In
Aha!
breathing.
Contraction of the
Acute
pupils.
contraction of the pupils. Yeah.
It's apparently a new synthesis of alkaloids and rumored to have been commissioned by the military because of fucking course.
Fucking war crimes, baby.
So it's
War crime.
twas
Love a war
poison.
crime.
'Twas poison. Where do I do
'Twas
that? Where do I present that?
Wait, it was poison.
I
No way.
guess.
Yeah.
that-
Have you ever been paying attention?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
the next no that one?
This one.
Yeah, I think that's the only one.
Yeah?
So we present the article
Alright.
and
Why
be
not?
like, fuck you. Poison.
Fuck you.
No.
Objection.
Yep. That's how it goes. There is one possibility. One very good reason why the defendant might have decided to withdraw the knife from the victim's wound.
What?
Yeah, I'm suddenly good now. Fuck you.
The yokel not only has a poor grasp of the law, but is also a poor loser. Tell us then, what possibility do you think you've identified?
It's here, in this newspaper article. An article about a deadly poison having been stolen from a laboratory at the Imperial God. Ugh.
A victim perished from a stab wound. Poison has no relevance in this case.
But
Wow. Judge is on our side for one.
yeah,
Also
this is cool Scottish judge.
Oh, yeah.
Prosecutor Ouchie, you will let the defence speak. Shut your mouth! Shut your whore mouth!
Least your gob.
Justice.
But a newspaper article. The court cannot rely on the kind of hearsay those wretched publications carry.
Golden forever.
Sorry. Counsel for the defence.
It's a summoning call.
Oh, Scottish
I'm
yelling.
going to need some tangible basis.
For.
Then tangible basis for your claim.
Okay.
Please. Give me something tangible, you son of a... You will indicate to the court precisely what part of the newspaper article mentioned affirms your assertion.
I assume we're going to get a multiple choice.
Your Excellency.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Ray would never have done something to further endanger Miss Brett's life without just cause. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife from the victim's body is explained in the article where it says, deadly in tiny quantities. Why is the poison being developed?
I think it's deadly in tiny quantities, isn't it?
It's got to be. It's the only one that works.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Deadly in tiny quantity. How it works.
Tiny quantities. I know something else that's deadly in tiny quantities.
Poison lace blade,
What?
yeah. But then this
Yeah.
one says
What?
has the.
Has a symptom. It could be both. I feel
What
like
else is
the
deadly
one
in
that
small
they're
quantities?
referring
No,
to
we're
is
sleeping
the
on this.
blade.
What else is
deadly
deadly in small quantities?
My butt. It's only good if you have it large to the side.
I'm just going to press the button and hope for the best.
The article reveals the following property about the poison in question. The poison stolen from the university. When the toxin enters the body on a knife laced with the poison, it's rapidly absorbed and causes death in minutes.
Are you suggesting
If the knife used to attack Miss Rhett was laced with this very poison, it would explain why the defendant, remember me, Sam, would have withdrawn the blade as soon as possible. Yes, the truth is, it was an attempt to stop the poison from entering the victim's body.
What?
Point! Point!
This is complete and utter nonsense.
You wish.
Not at all. The defendant withdrew the knife blade from the victim's body not to accelerate this woman's demise, but to save her life, and the prosecution cannot deny the possibility. We even have proof.
Have you not read the post-mortem report? The cause of death was hemorrhage.
I am so glad you brought up the post-mortem report.
The word poison appears nowhere in the document.
Well, that's because by acting quickly to remove the blade, the defendant prevented the poison from taking hold.
Oh, please, this is clearly desperation. The weasel's last breaking of the wind.
Good lord.
What?
As in literally the last time the weasel farts, or...
I think so, yes.
Which happens
Poison
after
is
death, so, you know.
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. It's dumb. Poison has nothing whatsoever to do with this case, as I believe the defense is well aware.
That's exactly... We know... We have...
We have no proof that the information in this wretched newspaper article is at all reliable anyway.
In that situation, what the students should have done is wait for medical assistance to arrive.
She was the medical assistant.
But
Fucking
instead,
idiot.
you claim she suspected poisoning and took the potentially lethal decision to remove the blade. She must have had a strong reason for her suspicions then, or the argument makes no sense.
Exactly. Well put, Inspector. On what grounds did she do it, yokel?
I feel like we're moving very vastly far away from the fact that we know that she had dilated eyes. Maybe that'll come up just now. Why did Ray suspect that the stolen poison was involved? If you want grounds, I'll give you grounds.
What?
You can't possibly.
From your expression, Counsel, it would appear these are not empty words. But naturally, as you stand in this courtroom as a lawyer, you must be aware. Something. That words alone, empty or not, are of no value in our modern justice system. The court demands evidence. So fucking give it to me, mate.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood
Yes.
for the blood god.
Blood for the blood.
For
Yes.
the blood god. Blood
Yes.
for the blood god.
Yes, blood for the blood god. Yes,